For the very first time, I'm gonna have my Cybertruck drive me to Publix to get some groceries fully by itself, no human intervention. So first thing we're seeing here is the truck backing out of my garage. It's doing it slowly and cautiously. And as we see here, we made it out without crashing into anything. Huge success, and it's actually really cool because as you can see in these animations right here, the blue tells you exactly what's going to be doing, but then the gray gives you a projection of exactly where the truck's going to move depending on how it's turning. Really cool, very helpful just to get confidence of being able to see the reasoning that the truck is going to be doing autonomously. Now, here we are, we're taking a look to make sure that we can make a right safely, and we do that effectively. Now, as we continue navigating through the neighborhood, I do want to mention that I will be answering 3 questions along this journey about the Cybertruck, as well as about full self-driving and my experience with both of them. So be sure to stick around so that you don't miss out on any of that content. And here we approach the very first thing that I hate about FSD, stop signs. It comes to a stop and waits 3 full seconds. It's ridiculous. But then it does creep forward to make sure that it can see the left and the right side, which is really cool. And as soon as it can, it's gonna go ahead and make that left. So we are now on our way and ready to take our very first question. Are self-driving cars actually safer than human drivers, or do we still have a ways to go? Let's decompose that down. What makes human drivers unsafe? It comes down to a few things. One is inherently, we're a very idiotic species. We enjoy driving whenever we're not sober, whether that be smoking, weed, alcohol. We have an embarrassing attention span. We get distracted by just about anything nowadays. And we also drive with emotion. The moment you're upset, sad, angry, any kind of emotion, it's going to impede the way you react on the road. So off the bat, when we look at all those 3 things, does autonomous driving, does machine learning, computer vision have any of those 3 things? It does not. It does not have emotion today. It does not get distracted, and it doesn't drive impaired. The only impairment it has is when there are weather conditions that obscure the vision it has. And I do believe that to some degree, I prefer a hybrid solution between full computer vision and LiDAR because of that element of weather. But when I overall look at where we're at, I 100% believe that machine learning and AI as a whole is fundamentally safer than human drivers. What's the one feature of the Cybertruck that most people don't know about, but that you love? That's a really good question. The few that I love, frankly, a couple of them I think a lot of people know. One is the dynamic suspension. It is just, first off, it's incredibly cool. And it's also incredibly convenient because that way I like my truck on the higher setting. So most of the time that's what I have it. But whenever I have friends or my parents get into the truck, I lower it all the way down to entry mode so that they don't have to struggle getting in and out of the truck. So that's incredibly convenient. And of course, I don't off-road, but if I did, that'd also be a huge win. The other one that I think most people love is that the tonneau cover rolls in and out seamlessly. And it just looks so slick and cool the way it rolls in and out. But I would say the one that most people don't know about is karaoke mode. It is a blast to have on when you're driving with friends. You'll just find the song that you want. I'm guilty as charged. I love Disney music. And you just start belting out while the truck drives itself wherever you have to go. It's an absolute blast. Has the stainless steel exterior been a pain to keep clean, or is that a myth? Well, it depends. I have my entire Cybertruck wrapped with vinyl, and so cleaning it is incredibly easy. Basically just water and just standard soap. Sometimes I'll go probably an entire month without cleaning this thing, and it's really not that noticeable. I think it also helps the fact that it's a black wrap, so dirt is hidden a lot easier. But no, once you have it wrapped, it's not a pain. It's really easy to keep clean. That definitely is a myth. Of course, if you've only got the stainless steel, you'll probably start getting annoyed how often you have to clean it, especially for those fingerprints. Okay, so now we're gonna fast forward through this stop sign. We're approaching Publix. Now that it's green, we really have 2 entrances. We have the one right here that we're about to pass. Normally, I like taking this one, but it looks like the truck is going to take the one closer to Publix, and we're going to see what it decides to do about parking. I've never done this before, so hopefully we don't crash into anything and it is able to park. We're gonna see this in real time. Looks like it's deciding to turn right over here, and we see a lot of options for it to take. Now, the right turn blinker is still on, so I think it's going to decide to park into this spot here right in between two other cars. I apologize for the glare, but it looks like the truck is pretty well centered, but I felt like it kind of stopped a little too soon. Let's go ahead and take a look by opening up the door and taking a look outside. So from this angle, this looks really well centered. We're not over the line. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front. Oh no, yeah, there is way too much space here. So we're gonna have to pull the truck a little more forward up. So unfortunately, even though it did park it centered, it simply stopped way too soon. We could have easily gone in another 3 feet ahead of this. So I'm gonna come in. We're gonna just simply pull up a little bit more, make sure that we don't block the traffic behind us. And we're gonna go in and get our shopping and our groceries. Now that I'm back, how the truck exits the parking lot all by itself. So here I engage full autonomy. We see a person walking there. The truck stops like it should, and what was pretty cool, the person actually waved at me saying, hey, continue going. I don't know if the truck recognizes when a person waves, but it actually continued, pulled back far enough, and now it's going forward. Now, what's interesting here is I know that this particular situation is going to be very difficult for the Cybertruck and for FSD because I never exit this way. What we're gonna encounter is a situation where we've got a lot of traffic coming in from the left, and then we've got a lot of traffic coming in from the right, and we have to make an unprotected left turn through this. So we're gonna have to see exactly how this handles it. Hopefully we are able to make it. We just saw there the windshield wiper. I absolutely despise the windshield wiper. It always turns on. It's annoying because it's sunny outside. We don't need it. But I digress. I went ahead and turned off auto windshield wiper. And look at this. This is incredible, folks. I did not think that we were going to be able to make this turn, but we did. So now we're on our way back home. This was a huge success. Besides the little hiccup where it didn't park deep enough into the parking spot, this was incredible. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and also consider following me and subscribing so that you don't miss out on any future scenarios and content about Cybertruck and FSD. And also consider checking out my channel for more content around the journey towards home ownership, the home buying process, and once you're a homeowner, how to become handy by checking out the videos I make on my DIY repairs, maintenance, and renovation projects.